Absolutely.
So what fights are you looking forward to coming up?
I mean, of course, I want to see this Richardson Hitchens versus Jose Zapata. I think that's going to be a good chess match
They
early
finalized
on.
that?
Yeah, they locked in for September 14th or 15th.
Oh, I
15th.
gotta see that. I gotta see that.
Yeah, that's going to be a good one. Then, of course, Charlo Canelo.
I think Charlo can outbox him.
He could. Yeah, he could. But I'm wondering if he going to get Texas tough for me.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Try to prove to Canelo that he a man.
Nah.
And it's like,
don't do
if
it.
he stays smart, if he take a little bit from Bivol and he take a little bit from Mayweather with keeping his distance and just using his speed and using his ability, and then later on tightening up and using his strength, I think he could put on a great performance. But
really great.
But Canelo has a way of making guys feel like they're not doing nothing, and they get overwhelmed with the whole moment because it's a big fight, and PBC gonna make it look real big.
And Canelo, he'll draw you in and let you throw punches. He'll make it look like you're doing something, you ain't really doing nothing. You know, right. I think Charlo, for him to be a 6 foot tall guy, stay behind the jab, do the same, have to implement the same game plan that you did with Castaño. You know, right. I think doing that, countering Canelo when he's throwing these shots, and just keep him at a safe distance where you can just operate. You can see him, but he can't get in. He's too short. He's 5'7", maybe 5'8". Take advantage of that. Take advantage of that. And I feel like you would be a lot healthier at that weight because you don't have to lose as much weight as you normally do.
Right.
I think it would be easier for him. Yeah, like that like you said, the Texas tough. I don't think you got to do that. Just stay behind the jab. Pick your shots. Use that crazy jab that you got when he goes to the body that kind of fucks people up. Like use all those weapons and skills that you have to execute a game plan to get you to win. And in the later rounds, we may see a stoppage. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you just never know with this game, but that's going to be a great fight because Jamel got a lot left. Mm-hmm. Canelo on the other end, he's dying out. He can fight. He can still fight, but the truth is he's dying out. And the reason he's dying out is because he got a lot of fights.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He almost had 65 fights. And
this is what I wanted to ask you. I know I'm cutting you off, but
go ahead.
You think it's the fact that he has a lot of fights, or that over the last 2 years he fought too many times and he just needed to rest?
I think it's the fights. I think it's the amount of fights in the last few years. I think it's the weight jumps. I think it's a lot. It's a lot that go into that lifestyle. You know what I mean? He goes through pains and shit like anybody else, but he's enduring more because he's been doing it since he was 15 years old. When these guys were still amateurs, he was a pro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he been really pushing his body since he was a child. And I think it's slowing down for him a lot.
I don't take everything I hear to heart. I know I was listening when he said that over the past couple fights he had like that hand injury or whatever. Mm-hmm. So it was kind of like while he was fighting, he couldn't give his best performance. But when I listened to that, I was like, nah, that ain't it, bro. That ain't it. That's knee injuries, that's hand injuries, and and all that comes from the amount of fights that you have. You know, it ain't just one thing. It's an amalgamation of things that you've gone through and went through that got you to this point. So I think it should be a good fight. I don't think much of that undercard though. I'm like